Well, Jeremy Hansen here from Fox Valley Tech with another segment of Life on the Farm. And I'm lucky today to join an agronomy class at Fox Valley Tech, and we're out planting winter wheat. This is some of our owned equipment at Fox Valley Tech, and we're using a 12-foot Great Plains no-till drill. And our planting depth today is about a little over an inch, but ideal planting depth is an inch to inch and a half. We're seeding our wheat at about 1.6 million seeds per acre of pure live seed. And I say pure live seed, and 1.6 million seeds is the way we calculate our seeding rate. I work with a lot of older individuals, and instead of plant a 2 bushel of wheat or 120 pounds per acre, we use the 1.6 million seeds because of the varying seed sizes of our wheat fields. And wheat can average between or vary between 10,000 seeds per pound to about 15,000 seeds per pound, which is actually about 500,000 seeds per acre potential difference. So that's the correct way to do it. Pure live seed is just multiplied by the percent germination. Now, have a tag on the seed of every bag of wheat that says our percent germ. We used about 90% because we actually had our students do a germ test, and it's some leftover seed from last year, so that's why we used 1.6 million seeds per acre. I'm also joined by a student of ours, Lexi Linz, from our agronomy program, Agribusiness Agronomy. Thanks so much for allowing me to talk with you today, Lexi.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. And tell me a little bit about your background at Fox Valley Tech.
So a little bit about my background. Growing up, I did not grow up on a dairy farm or a farm in general. I started working on farms when I turned about 7 years old. And since then, I've kind of strived, and I always thought I wanted to be a veterinarian. I loved animals, and that was my whole goal in life. Well, as I went through high school, I found out there's a lot more careers than just being a vet when it comes to agriculture. So I applied here for the animal science degree. I graduated in May with that degree. Kind of missed Fox Valley a little bit, so decided to come back another year and kind of expand my horizon and go into the agronomy program.
Yes, multiple degrees, wonderful. Thank you so much for that. And so, we're out here planting wheat. What did you have to learn or go through with your instructors before you actually got out to the field here?
So some of the things that we kind of went through before we came out here was going through a grain drill walkthrough. So kind of learning the different parts on a grain drill. So if something breaks, we can identify it and fix it. We also did grain drill calibration. So we know how much pure seed we are putting out per acre. We also are kind of coordinating 2 classes with our precision ag. So we have all auto steer in our tractors. So we're working on our monitors and doing precision ag.
Yep. So everything's using auto steer and everything's being mapped as we're planting today?
Correct, yes.
Right. So Lexi, with some of the safety concerns with COVID this year, this is actually the first time some of the students are actually out in the field driving a tractor, correct?
Correct.
And what is that like?
What it's like, it can be very interesting, kind of nerve-wracking. Honestly, for me, this is kind of my first time driving a tractor. This is my first time planting wheat, I will not lie. So it's very scary. Like, you don't want to wreck the equipment because it's not yours. Back-end may not always go as well either. So it's a learning curve, but it's a lot of fun. The instructors are always there to help you through it and make sure that you do it properly.
Right. And as many people know that at Fox Valley Tech and our agriculture programs is a definite combination of virtual and in-person learning. And what has been your experiences out here? I mean, we have a mobile classroom behind us. So what else are you doing out here besides planting wheat?
So besides being out here, we also did a few quizzes actually in our mobile lab. So it's kind of a way where we can work on other assignments that we have while being out here in the field. So we're kind of multitasking. But this way we get out of the classroom and get hands-on learning experience.
Right. And Lexi, thank you so much for your time today. It's very informational from your perspective. Really appreciate talking to you.
Thank you.
So, for Life on the Farm, I'm Jeremy Hansen.